It's Ajay and Ryan on the AandRPodcast.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the AandRPodcast. I am AJ-san.
And I am Ryan-san.
So, Cobra Kai Season 5 came out, and obviously I rinsed it within the first day of it coming out.
To be fair, it's probably the fastest show that we've both watched, as in, we've both watched it the fastest. Like, obviously,
either one of us does it first.
Yeah, but you normally do it first within... I think a day is quite extreme. But obviously,
I don't know. I do a lot. Like I did Umbrella Academy in a day.
Okay.
I did Stranger Things in a day.
Yeah, true actually. But I did it within just under a week, which is very good for me.
But you didn't start it until the Sunday, right? I didn't think you started it until the...
I started when I texted you.
Wait, it's only been out for like 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
So you've not done it in a week. You did it in way less than a week.
That's what I said. I said just under a week.
Oh, well, it's not. I think it's way less than a week.
Yeah.
You started it Saturday and finished it Tuesday. So you finished it yesterday. You finished it Monday. That's 3 days.
Yeah.
That's like half a week.
So, mate, I've watched them. I enjoyed every single episode, though.
It was so good, so good.
Are we allowed to spoil it?
Yes, the final battle, incredible. I loved it.
Mate, it does get me wondering though how, obviously, because they've still got the Sekai Takai.
And they've got Kreese out on the loose.
But obviously, no one wants to be in Cobra Kai now.
Well, yeah, but I just don't think it'll be Cobra Kai. I think it would be like some other.
What, you think they'll just form their own ones, or the shit kids, or the bad kids?
No, I just think they'll be together and they'll fight some other big bad.
Like a Japanese.
And John Kreese will join, I don't know, some Japanese martial arts
dojo
who battle across the world, who's like leaders, like trained assassins or
like
whatever.
fucking the League of Shadows kind of thing.
Yeah, like Batman shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The whole John Kreese breaking out of prison felt like prison breaking to me.
And
also,
necessary. Yeah, and there's also a bit like
because like now the police will be on the run on him, won't they?
Yeah.
He broke out of prison.
No, but if
you break out of prison, even if you didn't commit the crime, it's still a crime.
No, I was gonna say they think he's dead though, but he's not.
Yeah. Well, when there's no body, they'll be like,
and everyone's else on the floor is dead.
Yeah.
There's a lot more violence in this one, like as in blood and stuff.
Sword fight. That sounds really weird.
Yeah.
Between Terry Silver and
Chosen,
badass.
Best character. Other than Johnny, my favourite character.
Other than Johnny and Miggy. Other than Miggy.
Hey, Mickey.
She wasn't actually that annoying.
No, she wasn't.
I kind of liked it. Yeah. I think those are my top 3 characters. Let me Chosen.
Chosen, Johnny, and
I have suckled perimeter.
If this is a misunderstanding, then you better call ambulance.
They were just on the floor. But it was so good. I mean, yeah, Chosen got stabbed up.
He did. I'm glad he's still... I thought he died though, but I'm glad he's still alive.
I think something bad, worse than what... There's not really many consequences.
Also, why is Terry Silver in prison? He hasn't committed a crime. He just paid the ref off.
No, he didn't pay the ref off. They changed his testimony, so he falsely imprisoned
Oh, shit. I didn't realise... I thought that happened.
He just put him in prison because he paid a ref.
I thought that hadn't happened yet. I thought... Because obviously...
they said like, that guy switched his testimony.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't realise he... I must have forgot.
So no Sakai Takai for him.
No Sakai Takai.
Oh, bro.
Thing is, I don't get what happened is, with the fight, there's so much shit going on.
Oh, okay, can we now agree that Miguel is the best fighter?
Yeah.
Like, by far. Like, that fight with Robbie he had, like, you know, the one...
Oh, shit, yeah.
Bro, my man mashed him.
Okay, knock it off, you guys.
He's like, that's enough. And if Miguel didn't hold back, he would have thrown Robbie off already.
Yeah.
So
I thought he was going to do it.
I knew he was. I was like, okay, this will be calm now. But don't you think...
I'm glad they're, like, on the same side, though.
Yeah, don't you think Miguel is the best male fighter by far? Well, by, like, he's clear.
I wouldn't say by far, but yeah.
But, like, in my eyes, it goes Miguel, Robbie, then Hawk.
Yeah.
But
and then Sam.
Female fighter. No, well, Sam is probably better than all of the boys.
Sam and Tori are... Tori didn't really showcase much fighting.
She just punched a brick. That was painful to watch, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, when she hit that, I was like... Oh.
Well, the thing is, they had this massive fight at the end, and you know how it ended with Devon and Tori again going to fight whatever her name is.
The female sensei.
Yeah. Yes. They just cut that out. Like, they were about to fight her, and then they just cut to another scene, and all of a sudden it ended, and everyone was circling the fight between Terry Silver and
Daniel LaRusso.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I don't
Like, you know what I mean? They built it up.
And then I reckon, like, they had a scene where, like, Tori takes a swing at her, and they used that teamwork lesson that they had before. Because they used the capture the egg lesson. Do you know at the end?
Yeah. Protect the egg.
Yeah, literally. That whole scene was just sick. Like the whole finale was just incredible. Like I absolutely loved it. I don't think I can state how much I love that show.
It's so cringy, but it's so funny at the same time.
I don't even think it's cringy anymore.
Okay, no.
I just think it owns it.
I think the whole everything's about fighting, and it's kind of like
it's a TV show.
I know.
It's a TV show. It's a TV show.
I know.
Just enjoy it.
I know.
Do you complain when you watch Game of Thrones because there's too many games and there's too many thrones?
And there's too many dragons.
Exactly. No.
Okay, penis breath.
Exactly. Oh, he's a snake.
I know. They don't call me penis breath. Shut up, penis breath.
That was brilliant. I was like, I also liked Amanda LaRusso's character. She had a very realistic reaction to all the fighting. She's like, I'm taking the kids.
I'll say this time, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, she's always hated it.
And cameo from her friend.
And Mike Barnes.
Oh, yeah, fucking Mike Barnes, yeah.
Unreal. I mean, the whole fight at the end, can we just like break that down? Johnny beat 5 of like the big senseis. I think he is the best fighter out of everybody.
Out of him and LaRusso.
Out of him and everybody.
I don't know, maybe Chosen. Chosen seems to have managed to, other than dying almost, actually.
Well, no, he only died because Johnny screamed.
Yeah, that's true. Would have, yeah. So I think between Chosen and Johnny.
Yes. Because I don't think Daniel has it in him.
I think it's just because he's got...
I mean, it's completely hypothetical because it's just whoever the writers want to be strong.
Yeah, that's true.
But at the same time, we're agreeing Miguel, best boy fighter, Sam, best girl fighter, best adult Johnny. Yeah, I'm with you. And I love how when they introduce themselves, like the Seko Teko people, they're like, yeah, sensei, master sensei, and Amanda's like, karate adjacent. And I was like, that's pretty cool.
And shout out to Tyrone Woodley.
Yes! Why is he in the show? Because I saw him on the red carpet, the premiere the night before, and I was like, oh, he's a fighter, he might just like the show, and he's there. And then I saw him rock up, and I was like, what the hell are you doing here? Did getting dropped by Jake Paul diminish his career that much?
To be fair, I don't know if it might be a plus thing. Get into acting, like...
Sorry, hiccups. Okay.
Branch out.
Well, speaking about getting dropped by Jake Paul, there is another man who got dropped by Jake Paul, but... Recently, his fight.
Oh,
Gibb versus Austin McTit, as he calls him. Austin McTitties.
It's not even, mate. Austin Mcbroom's not as in shape compared to.
Well, no, he's athletic. He's athletic because he's a basketball player.
Yeah, exactly.
But just because you're a basketball player doesn't make you a good fighter.
No, but
he was so bad.
He did drop Gibb first round.
Yeah, but I just think that's nerves.
Yeah,
like I don't think that actually hurts.
I think it was just unfortunate that when it happened to Gibb the first time against Jake Paul actually carried on beating the shit out of him.
Yeah. Well, no, I just think Gibb knew how to recover from it because he'd done it before. But it was an entertaining fight. It was at 6:30 my time, so I was prime time awake. And
then he just a couple combos and basically sort of pappied the shit out of him.
5 knockdowns in 3 rounds.
Mate is mad.
That, like, he fought amazing. And like, have you seen the video of Austin Mcbroom the day after?
He's in bed.
Yeah, he's like, so hey guys, I lost. Well done again. Yeah. I'm like, oh, shut up. The thing is, no one has owned taking a loss badly except for Logan Paul, and I'd argue Bryce Hall. They both took the loss pretty well.
I can't even remember. I don't know about Logan Paul. Is he made up for that? I woke up with a cough.
Yeah, but then now, after that, he's like made his career skyrocket.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant as in like just generally like profit off a loss. I thought you meant as in
no. Like I think he took it badly at the time, but then like a couple of days after, he kind of just started owning it, and he's like, oh yeah, I lost. I'm an American.
I have made a severe lapse in dry church.
We shouldn't bring that back. We shouldn't bring that back. He's a good guy now.
Yeah. People make mistakes. Maybe. Yeah. That's fine.
Yes. So that fight was decent. I mean, I just think. Now KSI wants to fight Gibb, which I don't want to see.
I don't see the rivalry in it.
Yeah, like you're not gonna want
they're
to
friends.
The shit out of your
friend.
I
wouldn't even say they're friends, but they're not. They don't hate each other.
Exactly, and like now if they try to, it just seems artificial.
Fake, yeah.
Fake news.
That's cap.
That's cat, bro.
And then KSI tweeted, Deji is my next opponent.
Yeah, and then his mum retweeted it with...
Brothers do not fight.
He said you do not fight family. But
Oh, I thought she said brothers do not
no,
fight.
you do not fight family. I mean, I don't
Can't
want to
fight
see
family.
that. I think KSI beats them both, right? Surely.
Beats them both at the same time, probably.
Well, yeah, because if you think about it, Austin Mcbroom lacks power, and from every opponent and every single person who's been punched by KSI,
The Olatunjis hit hard,
they
man.
do. I'm moving like Wilder, fam. Like Wilder. He said like Wilder. He didn't say he was Wilder.
No, did you watch that video when he did the Reddit thing?
But I said the same thing on our podcast.
He said
that, like, he didn't mean he hits as hard as Wilder. He felt like Wilder because he hits hard for his weight class.
It's just funny. I'm like, Wilder, man.
Yeah, and you can just tell Chris Eubank Jr. is looking like, this guy!
Speaking of Chris Eubank Jr.
He's been pulled off fight, isn't he?
Has he been pulled out or has he been attempted to pull out?
I'm going to restart it.
That was...
It should fail. We'll get it next time.
I don't know, because I heard that if the weight goes down to 157, then his dad wants to pull him out.
Yes.
Because obviously losing his other son.
Yes. Which is bad. Which, I mean, it's fair.
Well, I think it's obviously...
But I think if both of them want to fight, then let them fight. And I'm very... Who would you support in that fight? Nigel Benn or...
I think they're both arseholes.
Conor Benn or...
I think they're both arseholes.
Really, I really like Eubank.
You like him?
More than...
I don't even have to try, man.
What?
I don't even have to try.
That's every boxer ever.
I know, but it's just him, though.
You just hate every sportsman that I like. Any guy...
I don't like Nigel Benn either.
Anthony,
no,
I don't
fucking
like...
Conor Benn.
What did Nigel Benn do? You don't like Max Verstappen?
I, after watching that race...
Yeah.
I'd not say I like him. Or, I mean, I didn't even dislike him. I think I more disliked him just because you really loved him. That's why. But, to be fair, I don't really have a bias in F1. I just want to support the person that you're not supporting because if they win, it's funny.
But then if they lose, I'm insufferable.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a double-edged sword in a way.
Yeah.
Because the person I support never wins.
Plus he's one shit, so they care.
But after watching that race, to be fair, I just enjoyed the whole race rather than supporting a team. I just enjoyed the race.
Don't be like that. I'm just a fan of football.
Yeah, but I generally am this is the first F1 race I've ever watched. You can tell exactly. The first F1 race I ever watched.
Did you see how they drove on that pitch, man? Oh, it was great. It's like NASCAR, bro.
Did you see the way they turned the wheel?
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it, yeah.
You see, it's a good sport to get into. It's fun.
But wasn't rooting for anyone other than
white people,
which is all of them.
Yeah, Lewis.
I wanted Lewis to do well,
but Supermax, he's got his 5th win in a row now.
I know. What is it, like 3, 4 more?
4 and he
record.
5 and he wins, and there's 6 races left. He could theoretically win the top championship in the next race. 6 races before the end is disgustingly, like, no one's heard of it.
He might as well not even turn up for the race, other than to break a record.
If he doesn't race in the next 4 races, he still leads the championship, even if Leclerc wins every single race and gets fastest lap.
Did they do a thing, in the...
Double points at the end.
Double points. Zombies.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. In the Premier League, I swear if, like...
Goal.
I swear if a team wins it early, or like is going to win either way, and it's like 5 games before, don't they give them the trophy, or don't they like proper celebrate or something to? There's like isn't there the ceremony takes place earlier or something? Or
no, the ceremony would always take place in Abu Dhabi, whoever wins it. But
Max, you mean when Max wins it?
He could still not be Max,
mate.
Okay,
who could win it?
Charles.
Chuck.
Chuck
could win it. How many would he have to win? He'd have to win all of them, wouldn't he?
Let me just put a scale of where the points are, because I think we did this the other day. I mean, I didn't really plan to talk about the F1 because it's quite boring.
Yeah.
It's not boring, but it's like it's Max winning again and again.
We've become a sports podcast, haven't we? I swear the last...
We actually have. We talked about Cobra Kai, but I guess it's a sports show. Yeah, probably next week.
We said, are you what? Yeah, let's carry on with this and then we'll move on.
So, the driver standings at the moment, from 6th to 1st. 6th is Lewis Hamilton with 168. 5th is Carlos Sainz with 187. 4th is George Russell with 203. Sergio Perez is next with 210. Chuck Leclerc is next with 219.
Yeah.
So, from Sainz to Leclerc, there's only about 40 points in it. So, Leclerc's on 219. Max on 335.
Yeah. So, Chuck will have to run every single race.
He would. He'd have to win every single race of the remaining season, and Max would have to not get any points.
Yeah, which is very unlikely.
It's very unlikely considering out of how many? 15 Grand Prix? Is 10?
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, 10. That's crazy.
So that's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
So even if he, so basically,
my NASCAR champion, that's him.
Yeah. So that's mad.
Super Max.
That's mad.
I love it. I mean, obviously, I love it. Yeah. So the next thing I want to talk about. Have you seen the thing about Adison Rae's mum?
Young Gravy.
Yes. So
who's Young Gravy? He's disappeared.
He's a one-hit wonder rapper who's just come out of nowhere.
But
the reason his mum dating Young Gravy and like snogging him on red carpets or whatever, but it's because Adison Rae's dad is like shagging 21-year-olds and 22-year-olds and having affairs.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. So he's shagging people the same age as his daughter. And obviously the mum's now retaliating. But I kind of just feel bad for Adison Rae at this point.
Yeah. Well, and like to make it so public as well.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not her fault, but the reason this has all happened was because of her. So she must blame herself. Because if they weren't famous, there's no way that some 22-year-old birds are going to be going for that man.
No, but
and then he would not have retaliated.
But I kind of think that if he had that in his mind, he would have done it anyway.
Yeah, but he would have done it. He wouldn't have had the chance. He would have been exposed. He wouldn't have been in the public eye.
Yeah. And
so
obviously,
she must feel horrible.
Even if he did do it, it wouldn't be as public as.
Like I just unlocked my car.
We use.
Just windows down. Yes. So I think it's a bit.
I don't know. We need to listen to Young Gravy. You need to let me listen to his tune.
I don't want to.
Is it
awful.
shit?
Yeah, it's awful.
So why is
his name is Young Gravy?
Mate, there's people rap called Lil Uzi.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad name. Little Gravy.
Little Gravy.
Lil Gravy.
Young Gravy.
Young Gravy, not Lil. Lil Gravy.
Lil Gravy. Pour Lil Gravy on there.
That's literally what I thought. Yeah, Young Gravy is a bad name. I feel like people just put Young in front of anything. I'm Young Tampon. That's my rapper name.
I feel like you've done one of those. It's like
50 Cent.
No, that's the best one.
That's
the OG one.
Yeah, that's the one you came up with. That's brilliant.
I didn't come up with.
Who did?
I did. No, I did.
Yeah, I was saying you didn't you?
Just
It was one of us. It's fucking one of you.
No, I think it's me.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I just said it one day. 50 Cent.
That's brilliant. I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
F1, Young Gravy.
F1 Young Gravy boxing, Cobra Kai, Queen.
Oh,
that was big.
Shit, how we even addressed? Maybe we should cut this bit to the front.
No. We want a lighter start and then it eases into a bit of a sad one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate passing. It's like one of those moments where you will just remember where you were.
Yeah, because obviously.
Where were you?
I was at football and then someone parked up. I was on the
football. It was like 5 or
6 o'clock.
Oh, was it?
No, it was like 6:30.
Oh, really?
6:30, quarter to 7.
I
And I was playing football, and then someone walks into the Astro and shouts to like one of like the lads who was playing football, "She's dead, you know."
Oh shit!
And I was like, so she's dead?
Yeah. I mean,
cross.
It was one of those things where I was just sat there and I was preparing for a big exam the next day. So was it Wednesday?
Thursday.
Okay, so it was a Thursday. Right, yeah, so I had an exam the next day. So I was just thinking about the exam. And then suddenly, because I have like, TweetDeck where you can have like loads of different
Yeah.
Suddenly everything just started exploding on my screen and I was like, I'm trying to revise what is going on. And everyone's like, yeah, she's dead. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to believe this. But then I went downstairs and I was like, oh, there's rumours that the Queen... And it's not rumours. And then my mum pointed at the TV and it was just on there. And I was like, that's crazy. Because, like, if you think about it, no one... Like, the majority of people who are alive today, maybe people who are older than 90, or like people even who are older than 90 won't remember it, but this will be the first one.
The first handover that this generation and probably above have seen. Yeah. That's mad. And now we won't ever see a Queen in our lifetime again. As in
Depends.
for UK.
Depends, right?
On
Severe
circumstances.
yes. Which is very weird.
Yeah, even though
And like now, because we've lived 70, not we, but we've lived 22 years with the Queen. But now
out
they
of the
live
70 whatever year
70,
reign it was.
Yeah, so it's just kind of nuts to think that we will never have a Queen under current circumstances, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've heard a lot of people say they're unhappy with King Charles III. But,
Well,
do you know he fist bumped someone? It's so funny.
to be fair, when people say I'm unhappy with King Charles, it's like tough shit.
He's the king, yeah. It's like it's not like it's not the same thing as it's like a prime minister.
Yeah, you can't vote them in and out.
Yeah, like that's their bloodline,
Yeah.
that's their birthright.
It's like Game of Thrones shit, man.
Yes.
Unless you got better heir or better, better like when
Pedigree.
some.
Not pedigree.
Well, that's the thing in Game of Thrones where someone's got a better reason to be on the throne.
Oh, like the heir to the throne.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not heir. It's like hair.
Yeah. Heir, but you say like heir.
Yeah.
Yeah. When there's someone's got like a better bloodline, which they don't, then fuck them.
I mean, and obviously there was a lot of. I mean, I know I've spoken a lot about Meghan Markle and the Queen on the podcast before, and saying how like badly the royal family treated her, and how it's not very nice to be a person of colour in that situation. But everyone's saying in the media, why did she come? She's a fucking idiot, she's a fucking bitch, all of this stuff.
She did come, didn't she?
What? No, they're saying that why did she come? Like, why? And I think, even though she knew she'd get all the hate and all the slander and all of this, the fact that she came anyway is so brave.
Why do people...
why do we care?
I know.
It's just a wife trying to support...
I've realised, like, the royals and people like generally care about what they get up to every day and that kind of thing. That's like they're, keeping up with the Kardashians before, like that's what what I mean.
Yeah, it's very very good way to put it. Actually, I like
my mom my Fab's got some family members who like
royalists.
Not die-hard royalists, but they're like, they did this the other day and that kind of thing. And it's like that's like they're keeping up. They don't watch Keeping Up with Kardashians, but that is the equivalent.
It's like our Cobra Kai.
Yeah, no.
Although I can't see Prince Charles doing any sort of tornado kick. Be pretty badass though.
I'll go to the Sakai Takai.
Imagine that. I reckon they can scrap, Well, they're in the army, weren't they?
Who?
Will and...
Will and Harry.
Hazard.
Has a dog.
Big Willie and Hazzy B. Right, I've got a headline of the week.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how I do it.
No.
Okay. First of the place of the episode, isn't it? But before we do, we have our weekly segment, headline of the week. You guys know what headline of the week is. It's the weekly segment. I found a headline, old or new, and me and Ryan
have a little talk about it.
So, neighbour claimed she can hear every word their neighbour says through the wall, and she wants to move out. The woman was complaining that she could hear everything that her neighbour did, despite the fact she was on the floor above. She turned to the internet to ask for advice. She didn't know what to do. If you live in a flat or apartment, you probably know that you can hear other people moving around to the side of you and above you. It's usually small noises that you get used to, and they become almost like white noise after a while. Some people's apartments are much noisier though, and one woman headed online to complain that she could hear every one of her neighbours' conversations clearly. The unknown woman took to Reddit's Neighbours from Hell forum, which is a nice forum, to complain that the walls are practically made of paper and that they only have a downstairs neighbour that can hear them constantly. She wrote, I guess this is less of a neighbour from hell and more from a... I'm going to reset the camera. Mid-reading. Shit. Rather than entertain them.
My mind's gone blank. I've been listening to your story. Here we go. He's back.
That was a good little segue. Okay. So, she said, we've been here for about 2 months now and we quickly found out the floors and walls are practically made of paper. We're dying to move out. We're planning on buying a house at the end of our lease, but until then, we shall sleep with earplugs and white noise machines. One wrote, cheaper cost of construction and vagueness about noise in law makes it easier to get away with. So, what would you do? What would you do if you had noisy neighbours?
It depends on what the noise was. Who got that goodie? Yes. Who got the goodie?
Well, I don't know what you're referring to. What's the reference?
Keel and peel.
What?
Peel, keel and peel.
Peel and kill.
Keel and key and peel. That's on.
Key peel.
Yeah.
Hannah Kaplan, she's fit.
Who?
Moon from Cobra Kai.
How is that from Key and Peele?
I don't know, because her name starts with K. Last name starts with K. It's just like, it's Keppel, so it's like Key and Peele.
Ian Beale.
Ian Beale. Yeah.
Depending on what the noise was. If it was like shouting or playing music really loud, I might have to be that neighbour and say, look, we've got really thin walls.
We've got
Sorry.
really thin walls. We're really sick of you.
But if it's just doing like putting the dishwasher on, putting the washing machine on, or noises that you also have to make yourself, then I'd just be like, that was so evil.
On a demon shit.
Fatality. Then I'd just be like, tough shit, innit? I'd have to move when I can.
Okay,
what would you do? Is that something similar?
Yeah, depending on what the noises are.
Yeah.
If it's them getting freaky, I'm not going to disturb a couple. Just let them go with it.
You stop that right now!
I'll kick down the door. What the hell do you think's going on? He's just a guy.
We all have to live here,
It's just a guy on his own, and you're like, whoa.
Or just close the laptop screen down.
Make full eye contact. Alright, well, I think this is the best ever.
Yeah.
So, it's been a good place to advice. So, thank you guys for listening. I have been AJ.
I'll be Ryan.
See you.